Welcome to Discover Daily by Perplexity, an AI-generated show exploring the latest in tech, science, and culture. I'm Sienna, and today we're diving into a fascinating development in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The Kardashev Scale is a method of measuring a civilization's technological advancement based on energy consumption, and it's getting a closer look as humanity inches up the scale. The Kardashev Scale was proposed by the Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev back in 1964 and originally defined three types of civilizations. Type 1 represents a planetary civilization harnessing all energy available on its planet, estimated at around 10 to the power of 16 watts or 10 quadrillion watts, and includes all the renewable and non-renewable energy sources found on the planet, such as solar, wind, geothermal, and fossil fuels. Type 2 is a stellar civilization capable of using all the energy of its star, which for Earth would be our Sun, approximately 10 to the power of 26 watts. That's 100 billion times more than a Type 1 civilization. This level of energy consumption would require advanced technologies like a Dyson sphere, a hypothetical megastructure that could encapsulate a star and capture its energy output. And Type 3 is a galactic civilization with the ability to harness and consume all the energy emitted by its galaxy, roughly 10 to the power of 36 watts. To achieve this level of energy utilization, a civilization would need to be able to capture the energy from billions of stars within its galaxy, representing an almost unimaginable level of technological advancement. Kardashev proposed this classification based on the axiom of exponential growth, with each type surpassing the previous by a factor of about 10 billion in energy consumption. Since Kardashev's original proposal, others have suggested extending the scale to include even more advanced civilizations, such as Type 4, which could harness the energy of an entire universe, and Type 5, which might be capable of manipulating multiple universes. These hypothetical civilizations push the boundaries of our current understanding of physics and the cosmos. So where does Earth stand on this cosmic ranking? Well, a recent study published in the journal Nature shows that we're currently below Type 1 at 0.7276, with projections to grow to 0.7449 by 2060. This represents a growth of over 50% in global energy consumption within the next 40 years. Some experts like futurist Michio Kaku estimate that it could take 100 to 200 years at our current rate of advancement to achieve Type 1 status. And if we continue with our present energy strategies, it might be millennia before we become a true Type 1 civilization. The study notes that without changes to our energy structure, humanity's progress on the Kardashev scale will likely slow down in the future due to the logarithmic relationship between the scale's index and energy consumption. But there's a potential game changer on the horizon: nuclear fusion. If fusion becomes viable by 2060, it could significantly accelerate our climb up the Kardashev scale. With fusion, the study suggests we could reach Type 0.7719 by 2100, compared to only Type 0.7534 if we stay on our current path. However, the Kardashev scale has faced criticism for its narrow focus on energy consumption as the sole measure of advancement. Environmental impact, social development, and alternative paths of progress are largely overlooked. A truly advanced civilization might prioritize sustainability, energy efficiency, and societal well-being over simply consuming more and more energy. Despite its limitations, the Kardashev scale remains an influential concept in astrobiology and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI. It offers a framework for detecting and classifying potential alien civilizations based on their energy signatures. And as we continue to refine the scale and propose alternative models, it keeps us thinking about the long-term trajectory of our own civilization. Will we continue to grow our energy consumption indefinitely, or will we find a more balanced, sustainable path forward? These are the big questions we'll have to grapple with in the coming decades. For now, the Kardashev Scale provides a fascinating glimpse into the potential future of humanity and our search for life beyond Earth. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Discover Daily. Be sure to subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. And check out the episode description for more information on the Kardashev Scale. You can also find us on the Perplexity app, now available on both Android and iOS. In other Perplexity news, we've launched the Perplexity Encyclopedia, a resource to learn more about other exciting AI tools. Head to perplexity.ai/encyclopedia to check it out. I'll be back with more stories to feed your curiosity. Until then, stay curious.